Hello and welcome to this Tom and Ben News United Kingdom special. Today is a very sad day because a few days ago, the TV legend Jerry Springer, best known for his raucous TV talk shows, has died at the age of 79.
The controversial American presenter hosted The Jerry Springer Show for nearly 3 decades from 1991. His publicists confirmed to BBC News that Springer died peacefully on Thursday at his home in Chicago, Illinois.
In a statement, Jen Galvin, a friend of Springer's and spokesman for the family, described him as irreplaceable.
He said, Jerry's ability to connect with people was at the heart of his success in everything he tried, whether that was politics, broadcasting, or just joking with people on the street who wanted a photo or a word.
He's irreplaceable and his loss hurts immensely, but memories of his intellect, heart, and humour will live on, he added.
Springer's chat show became a symbol of lowbrow television, with its on-air fights, swearing, and infidelity revelations.
In 2003, a musical based on the chaotic TV series was launched. Jerry Springer, the opera, ran for 609 performances in London from April 2003 to February 2005 before touring the UK in 2006.
It won 4 Olivier Awards, including Best New Musical. In January 2005, however, its UK television broadcast on BBC Two attracted 55,000 complaints.
Jerry Springer, the opera, provoked accusations of blasphemy and protests from religious campaigners, but broadcast regulator Ofcom said it did not breach its guidelines.
Last October, he starred in the US version of The Masked Singer, which is one of his final TV appearances.
Jerry Springer was born in Highgate in London in 1944 to Jewish refugees from a region of Germany which is now part of Poland. He started his professional life working in politics, having studied both political science and law at university.
He was then an advisor to Robert F. Kennedy and served as mayor of Cincinnati from 1977 to 1978, but after a failed bid as governor of Ohio, he switched to a career in TV journalism.
He then became a reporter at a local TV station and worked his way up to being an anchor.
Launched in 1991, The Jerry Springer Show began life as an ordinary talk show focusing on social issues and US politics, led by the then mild-mannered Springer.
But in an effort to boost ratings, Springer switched things up dramatically after a few years, focusing on salacious and outrageous content. In most episodes, guests came to talk about family problems and expose adultery and other transgressions.
Springer would supposedly try to mediate, but the encounters often ended up in fistfights, with guests being held back by security guards.
In the late 1990s, the show topped the daytime television ratings in the United States, beating even Oprah. It came to an end in 2018.
From 2007 to 2008, Springer hosted America's Got Talent, and in recent years he fronted the courtroom show Judge Jerry. Political commentator David Axelrod tweeted, Jerry Springer will be remembered as the ringmaster of an embarrassing tabloid-style TV show.
YouTuber KSI said, R.I.P. Jerry Springer, you made my off days at school so much more entertaining.
TV presenter Matthew Wright recalled how he went to see Jerry Springer, the opera with Jerry Springer, who loved every second, adding, top fella, a great deputy on The Right Stuff, hoped he rest in peace.
And US TV host Montel Williams added, my thoughts and prayers go out to Jerry Springer's family.
Before we go to Viewers News, there is a set of breaking news coming in, the first of which being that a 48-hour strike by nurses in England over the bank holiday weekend will be cut short by a day after a High Court judge ruled it was partly unlawful.
The walkout in a row over pay by the Royal College of Nursing, due to start on Sunday, will now end on Monday. RCN Chief Pat Cullen said this was the darkest day of the dispute so far and the government needed to negotiate.
Downing Street said it was regrettable the government had to go to court, and it had tried to avoid it.
Okay, to our second breaking news, and do you remember on 60 Seconds where we said this? Good afternoon. Thousands of signal workers and maintenance staff in the RMT union have finally voted overwhelmingly to accept an offer from Network Rail to end its dispute over pay, jobs and working conditions.
RMT members who work for 14 train operating companies are still due to walk out on the 30th of March and the 1st of April, but the Network Rail result will be seen as a significant breakthrough.
Welcome to 60 Seconds. Tonight, an update to yesterday's 60 Seconds episode. RMT strikes that were planned for March and April are suspended. Noswaitha Uchival, good evening. Planned rail strikes in March and April have been called off.
RMT union members, including train guards who work at 14 train companies, were said to walk out on the 30th of March and 1st of April. The rail delivery group, which represents train companies, said it was now focused on working constructively towards a settlement to this dispute.
It comes after RMT members at Network Rail voted to accept a pay deal. The RDG said it was a welcome step by the RMT union leaders to call off the planned action. Well, we take all of that back, because rail workers at 14 train operators will strike on the 13th of May on the day of the Eurovision Song Contest final in Liverpool, after the RMT union rejected the latest pay offer.
Oh, for Christ's sake. The offer was aimed at ending a long-running dispute over pay, but the union said accepting the offer would have meant no further strike action could take place.
It follows Train Drivers Union Aslef calling strikes on the 12th and 31st of May and the 3rd of June, the day of the FA Cup final.
Okay, this is starting to grind my gears already now, so let's just move on to viewers' news.
Weather in Leicester, cloudy and 16 degrees is the high and a low of 6. Tomorrow is the same, but the top temperature is 15 degrees and a low of 4.
Traffic in Leicester, and there is one lane closed due to emergency resurfacing repairs and an earlier car fire on the M1 southbound at junction 24 on the A453 at Ashby Road near East Midlands Airport.
The lane currently remains closed after the road surface was damaged. Emergency resurfacing is expected. Okay, that's all today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Please subscribe, follow us on our Facebook page listed down below, and see you next Monday. And thoughts and prayers go out to Jerry Springer's friends and family.